Let's start new unit with a new text, and this text will be a little bit longer because I used all of the words and sentences we already used, and I want you to repeat them. But this text will become a little bit trickier because I will extend a little bit the sentences and I will make them grammatically more challenging. If we come across difficult grammatics, I will mention it shortly. What is it about? But for you, you need to go to Russian Online University, the grammatics section, and you will have an extended explanation about this particular grammatics there. So let's start our text with introduction. We got two friends, Yura and Pavel, two pretty common Russian names. First, Yura. Это Юра. Это Юра. So you can introduce your friends to somebody this way. Это Yura. This is Yura. And Yura, the emphasis falls on you. I will write small lines over the letters you need to emphasize. Basically, you need to pronounce them a little bit longer and higher in intonation. So, это Yura. This is Yura. And his friend Pavel. И его друг Павел. Pavel. И его друг Pavel. With emphasis on O in его and A in Pavel. So, Pavel. Это Юра и его друг Pavel. Это Юра и его друг Pavel. Try to pronounce it after me. Don't pay too much attention about the small stripes over the letters. So, don't think about where to emphasize it. Just try to pronounce, try to exercise your listening skill. Listening and repeating skill. So it is important for you to pronounce it aloud for the monitor, for me. So, это Юра и его друг Pavel. The small stripes will be useful for you later on once you will write it down and you will review the lesson from your writings, and the small stripes will show you, okay, we need to emphasize here on you and here on O and here on A. Это Юра и его друг Pavel. Do you know where are they going? Вы знаете, куда он идет? Вы знаете, куда они идут? Куда они идут? With the emphasis on A, on I, and on U. Куда они идут? And in знаете on A. Вы знаете, куда они идут. I'm a little bit exaggerating it now, but for you, listen to me. Вы знаете, куда они идут. So this is the right and correct way of pronunciation. Вы is you. I'm addressing you in polite because I'm assuming that my audience is more than one person, so I'm assuming to you as you in the plural. But if we would address somebody we would like to address politely, so a person older than us or we don't know him or her, then we would address also with the polite form of you. Вы знаете, and знаете accordingly, the verb to знать, to know, знать, is agreeing with the personal pronoun вы. Вы знаете, куда, where, они, they, are going, идут. So in Russian, you know where they go. Вы знаете, куда они идут. Они идут домой. They are going home. Они идут домой. Домой. With emphasis on I, on U, and on O. It is a bit difficult for me because I'm using the emphasis intuitively. So for you to make a transcription or to put an emphasis, sometimes I need to repeat this word within my head and try to figure out where to put the emphasis. So, они идут домой. They are going home. For you, well, for you the emphasis, I already told you so many times, usually it is a learning thing. At some point you will recognize it intuitively where to put it, and basically because you created a statistic of Russian language and of pronunciation inside your head. But for some words, there are some rules about where to put the emphasis. And we learned this, one of the rules. For example, if we got yo within a word, so we need to raise a little bit our intonation on the letter yo, because emphasis falls always on this letter. So, вы знаете, куда они идут? What was it? Can you translate it? You know where are they going. Они идут домой. They go home. Они идут домой. Again, the verb going, идти, is agreeing with the они, they. Они идут домой. And домой, дом is home. Дом is home. And by adding ой after дом, we are making it to home. They are going home. And first, they are going together. First would be сначала. Сначала. Сначала with the emphasis on а. Сначала. First. Они идут вместе. Они идут вместе. Вместе. Сначала они идут вместе. With the emphasis on и, on у, and on е in вместе. Сначала они идут вместе. For the word order within the sentence. This is more or less the natural form you will hear from Russians, most likely. But if you would replace они and сначала идут вместе. Perfectly fine and makes sense. Сначала идут они вместе, also understandable. Сначала идут вместе они. This becomes a little bit awkward, but still understandable. And the same will happen more or less with all of the words within this sentence. It is not a general rule. So sometimes sentences will become totally awkward and not understandable, or understandable with hard efforts from the Russian side. So a person you will speak to will need to make an effort, and if this person doesn't want to do this, they will just pretend they don't understand you. However, in general, if you don't know where to place your word, just speak, and most likely Russians will understand you. And well, try to listen to the lessons and go through them, and this creates in you some kind of an sentence background that you will know how to do the right ones. So, сначала они идут вместе. First, they going together. Вместе, together. Вместе. Потом Юра идет направо. Then Yura is going to the right. Потом, with the emphasis on потом, later. Сначала is first. Потом, later. So if you narrate a story, you use these words. Сначала, you did something in the first place. And later, потом. Потом you did something else. Юра идет направо. Юра идет направо. Направо. Потом, later, Юра идет. This is your, again, here, because we got yo, we always emphasize on yo. Потом Юра идет направо, with the emphasis on направо. А Павел идет налево. А Павел налево. Налево. So, потом Юра идет направо, а Павел налево. I told you, а Павел идет налево. So, what should we take here? We can remove идет, because it becomes a repetition. We know what is the sentence is talking about, and because we add meaning we connect the meaning of the previous part of the sentence with the next one. So that's why we can remove идет. So, потом Юра идет направо, а Павел налево. If you would say «А Павел идет налево», it would be also absolutely fine. So, and understandable. With Pavel, the emphasis on «а», and налево with the emphasis on «е». Again, later, потом, Юра идет направо, а Павел налево. Потом Юра идет направо, а Павел налево. Here we got two useful words. Направо and налево. To the right and to the left. We already learned that лево and право. Left and right. And now we know налево and направо. To the left and to the right. Юра идет быстро. Юра идет быстро. Быстро. Юра идет быстро. Yura is going fast. Do you remember how to say fast and slow? Быстро is fast and slow медленно. Быстро, медленно. Юра идет быстро. How would you say Pavel is going slow? Pavel идет медленно. Быстро, медленно. Why is he going fast? Because. Потому. Потому. Что. With the emphasis on у. Юра идет быстро, потому что. Because. Why? Because. Because he is in a hurry. Он спешит домой. Он спешит домой. Домой. Юра идет быстро, потому что он спешит домой. Do you remember how to say house, a home? Дом. And if you want to say to the home, you say домой. You end with ой. You will learn it in the grammatic section. Юра идет быстро. Юра is going fast. Потому что, because, what? Потому is because. And потому что, because of. Он спешит. Спешит is hurry. Hurrying would be спешить. And because we are using he is in a hurry, he is hurrying, we are taking он спешит. We remove it and replace it with it. Он спешит домой. To the home. Он спешит домой. He is living close. Он живет недалеко. Он живет недалеко. Недалеко. So, again, он живет недалеко. Emphasis on yo and on o. So, он живет недалеко. Недалеко is not far away. Do you remember how to say far and close? Далеко was far. Далеко. And close was близко. Близко. So far and close. So, and now we learned недалеко. Недалеко is not far. Недалеко. Written together. And not close would be не близко. Не близко. From the frequency of use, недалеко is used much more frequent than не близко. I don't know why, but it is. It is the way it is. So you can use both недалеко and не близко. However, недалеко is more or less to calm your friends. Where are we going? Недалеко, not far. So, он живет недалеко. He is living not far away. He is living not far. Now, monitor is full. Let's repeat a little bit. I will pronounce every sentence once, so don't worry. We won't repeat them for too many times. Это Юра и его друг Павел. Repeat after me. Read after me. Это Юра и его друг Павел. Try to read the sentence and try to pronounce it with the emphases. Вы знаете, куда они идут? Вы знаете, куда они идут? The sentence, where are they going? Они идут домой. They are going home. Они идут домой. Try to read the next one. Сначала они идут вместе. Do you remember the meaning of the sentence and of the words within the sentence? Сначала is first. Very useful word to narrate about something. First we did something, later we did something else. So сначала is first, потом is later. If you will tell about a story about yourself, what you did throughout the day, you will use these two words. Very useful, very common Russian words. Сначала они идут вместе. Вместе is together. Сначала они идут вместе. First they are going together. Потом Юра идет направо. Later, Yura going right, to the right. А Павел налево. And Pavel to the left. Потом Юра идет направо, а Павел налево. Лево was left, and право was right. So, and now we learned additional words. Налево is to the left and направо to the right. So if you describe somebody going somewhere or driving somewhere, you will describe it with налево and направо, to the left and to the right. Yura is going fast. Try to read the sentence. This is a bit longer sentence. Юра идет быстро. Fast, быстро. Потому что он спешит домой. Юра идет быстро, потому что он спешит домой. Юра идет быстро, потому что он спешит домой. Потому что, because of, and, well, in this sense, because, do you hear the way I'm pronouncing it? Потому что I'm pronouncing almost together. Потому что, because it is sense of because of, so in one word, like one word meaning, but written in two different words. Юра идет быстро, потому что он спешит домой. So if you pronounce потому что, you want to say because of, you pronounce it together. Юра идет быстро, потому что он спешит домой. I'm telling you this because you need to know, you need to understand where this потому что within Russian sentences, if somebody addressing you, speaking this fast and together, because you know it from the sentence, it is separately. Well, if you pronounce it потому что with separating words, absolutely fine, nobody will ever tell you anything. So, Юра идет быстро, потому что он спешит домой. And try to read the last one. Он живет недалеко. Он живет недалеко. He lives not far. Недалеко. Do you remember how to say far and close? Far was далеко, and close was близко. And we learned two new words, недалеко and не близко. Not far and not close. So if you want, for example, to say something not far and not close, it doesn't matter how far or how close, it's a short sentence, недалеко и не близко. So you don't give any particular distance where to go, недалеко и не близко. You can try it with your friends. If somebody will ask you, where are we going? You can tell them, недалеко и не близко. They will stay clueless where are you going. But usually it means close. Недалеко и не близко. Considerably close to where you are going.